we teach Kiswahili because it's not only a language of East Africa but also Central Africa.
Central Africa, yeah.
And now it is a diplomatic language of the African continent, right? And my colleague right there is one of the ones who run it. We also do Yoruba, so that's a major language of West Africa. Yes, in Nigeria, and it's also the most spoken African language in America.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's another fact.
Yeah,
it's the most spoken African language in America.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
And then of course there's Akan from Ghana, and then we also have Isizulu from Southern Africa. Right. So you can see that we're trying to cover the continent.
The entire continent.
Yes. And then Arabic, right? Arabic is incredibly
cuts across North America.
Yes.
The Arabic countries, and
Yes, and that we do in partnership with our Department of Middle Eastern Languages and Cultures. And then they also have the fabulous Arabic flagship, which pushes students to learn Arabic to an elite level.
Amazing. Really amazing. So this event is an annual event?
We're hoping. This is the first Africa Fest. First one, and we're hoping to make it an annual event.
Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful. So we are at the Africa Fest at IU Bloomington. This is the first of its kind, I tell you. I've seen diversity here. It's amazing. I've learned a lot about what I really didn't know about history. I'm going to look it up. Abari, the language, the Arabic language is?
Ajami.
Ajami. Look up Ajami, because I'm really curious about that as well. Did you know Yoruba is the most spoken African language in the US? Now you do. Courtesy of the Associate Director at this IU Africa Studies program. We'll follow up with her. She's not going anywhere.
Now that I'm back in Bloomington.
Now that she's back here, she's not going anywhere, because we want to follow up. How many other students have you met who are here who came back as faculty or staff?
There's so many. There are so many. And it also has to do with the training, right? As I said, this was a center of African studies and has been for a very long time. And we actually, so if you look at our archives, what's interesting is that those early scholars, including Wells as the president, Herbert B. Wells, individuals such as Roy Siebert, who was the first individual in the United States to get a PhD in African art. He taught here.
He taught here.
He taught here, right? And the reason I came here originally, right? And then other individuals who were students of major figures, such as Patrick McNaughton, Diane Pelrine, Patrick O'Meara. These are all major figures and scholars. And they formed this wonderful corpus of African studies in the middle of the country.
Wow.
And so they train these individuals. They've gone off. I taught for 20 years before I came back here.
Wow.
Right? And so we see a lot of that, where this becomes the second home.
This is a second home. I think it's going to be my home as well, because I've met so many friends here. Again, we want to thank you so much. You guys keep doing what you are doing, and we try to air this, across the world as well. And if you want to support the Africa Fest 2026, please reach out to the IU Africa Studies program to be able to provide funding as well, because we want this to be big, in future.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for what you do.
So much. You're welcome. Amazing. I'm still thinking. Ajami.
Yes.
I didn't really know that.
For me, it makes goosebumps.
Me too. That's why.